Well, hi there and welcome to Finding My Online Biz. Keith A here. Today I'm going to talk about how to make your own graphics assets for your YouTube channel. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a subscribe button using Doodle Pro. Coming right up. Okay, so straight into it, let's talk about how we're going to do this. This is called Doodle Pro, and you can see that the top Doodle Pro, we'll just start that up and we'll go to here. That's an icon that I've been working on. Let's just clear that one. Okay, so starting from scratch, the first thing you want to do is create a transparent background. So I'm going to go into layers, and then I'm going to go change background. Then I'm going to make it transparent, like so. Say OK to that. Now, all I want to make this particular instance is a subscribe button. So the easiest way to do that in Doodle Pro is to go to Shapes, go to the little hammer icon at the top here, click on the hammer, then you go to Shapes, and you can see there's a whole heap of shape here. Now, one of those shapes is a line. Now, what's the funny thing about the line is it can be as thick as you would like it to be. And in this instance, if I change the color here, I'll scroll down to color. I want this one here. This is the fill color. Now, I've already added it in as a favorite. So if I went into here, it would be there. You can see the mauve color that I have, and then next to that would be the YouTube color. And I wanted to select a color. I could simply select the color, go to here, and I could simply turn that. I could simply use a hex number. Now in the instance of YouTube, its red is actually FF, as you saw before, 0000. That is YouTube red. Okay, and once I've got that, I could hit the plus there over the heart, and it simply becomes a favorite color. So in this instance, I am going to use that color, and I'm going to say done. Now in this instance, my outline I would like to be in white. Now you could change this to whatever you like, whatever suits your needs, of course, but I'm just going to make it white. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm simply going to draw a line. Now you would have seen hundreds of these over the years, these subscribe buttons. This is how easy it is in Doodle Pro. Now I've got that a little bit crooked. Let's just straighten it up a little bit. There we go, nice and straight. Now I could make that as big as I want on the page. Now normally like so. Now don't forget, this is quite a large image. I didn't do it 1280 by 720, which is what I probably should have done, but you get the idea. So from that, I can now go done at the bottom here and say yes, I'm done. I now have the basic outline of the icon, and now I'm ready to add text to that. And now I just go to my hammer again, and I'm going to say text. Now what I suggest is for your text is make sure it's a bold text. I'm using Impact, as you can see here, Impact. There's a whole stack of fonts that you could use, but I'm just going to use the bold Impact. Now as you can see here, like so, subscribe, and I can say done. I can also change the fill, or the, I'll just say done there. I can also change the outline of that like so, and I can change how big that outline is. If I want to make it nice and bright, nice and bold, I should say, and you can see how good that is. Look how bold that is. Bold, subscribe. you know. And all I did, and you can change any of these, look, change any of these outlines. Ugh. But you could make it that colour if you wanted, and there's a whole heap of different ones, look. And you can make it your individual colour if you would like. If you've got your own colours that you would prefer to use those. You can also do these fancy sort of, you know, sort of colours as well. Look. It's a great little tool for what it does, you know, just fantastic. In this instance, I think we'll just make that subscribe nice and black like that. Just move the text down a bit more, and I can even make that text a bit bigger simply by going back to here and make that text just a fraction bigger. One more maybe. Oops, make that wider. Look how big that subscribe is. Subscribe. Now, nice. It's as easy as that. I now have my own subscribe button. Now I can simply just export that out as a PNG. So save as PNG, and it'll automatically save the transparency of the background as a transparent background. So if I go back to here and go back to my photos, you'll see here, subscribe. There it is. Now if I select that, you can see that it is actually the white around the red with the subscribe. That's how you create a subscribe button using Doodle Pro. Just a little extra tip. What I would suggest you do is that you would save that also here in your sketchbook. Think if we just go File, Save, and then you go Sketchbook like so. We can give it a title, and we're going to call this Subscribe. What I would suggest is this. We say this. We go red, space, go FF 0000, that's correct. Now that tells you which red it is. Now I go this white outline. Now white's, it's just obviously white, which is just FFFFF, I think. So then we just go, now if you want to remember what the impact, and basically now you've got all the information you need should you need to recreate that file. And I'm just going to say done. Now if I go back into the hammer and then I go to my sketchbook, you can see now my subscribe button is there, and if I select it I can say OK, and it will import that image back into my sketchbook, ready for me to start editing again. And of course I can select that, move it around, change it, do whatever I like with it. I hope that was helpful. Until next time, Keith A signing off. Enjoy the journey, have an awesome week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.